Hello everyone. How are you? Hope all is well. Hope you and your family are prepared for the year ahead of us because we best be prepared, Because in reality, we're going to need the strength of 10 lions to proceed. Just remember, nothing is as it seems. Because you know what is the main problem with our culture? Is we have too many educated dons and the so-called uneducated don't have the same opportunities but can beat the educated ones in reality of life. Smarts is everything. So guys, finally the ballistic report on deceased wife Melissa Silvera's husband and former MP for St. Mary Western and founding member of the People's National Party, yes, him same one, his gun, the ballistic report is in. It says the bullets that killed his wife Melissa Silvera, yes, it was indeed from his gun. You guys hear what I said? The ballistic report says his gun was used in the action that took his wife's life. The bullets in her body match his gun. So, with all the rigmaroles, all Stevie Wonder, that blind from birth, could see this would have been the result of the ballistic report. It could have gone absolutely no other way. But check this. The powers that be has not come out and said a word about this as yet. No arrest no make yet. What could be the itch on an arrest? There should be no itch on arresting anyone right now. Because how I see it, the cover up never work. Because this crime was a rich people crime. The connections were just too loud. And I tell you already, Jamaica is in such a state that God has taken control and is in the revelation time right now. Anything you do in the dark shall be revealed. But you don't have to ask Christ if they tried. Because it would seem husband got 6 weeks to totally extensively reconstruct and paint over the room, change all the tiles, dash away bed. That room and that bed would be very instrumental in the investigations. But without them and with all those changes, there would be no evidence left in that room, not a trace. So guys, then who would have been the person that would be most beneficial of them not finding any evidence at all in that room? The alien invaders? All that you can bet was quickly done just in case the autopsy can't be bought out. Then all of a sudden, after we hear her wife die in her sleep, leave us thinking or the impression given was husband wake up from beside wife and wife just wasn't moving, she died in her sleep. Now after autopsy report, we hearing say husband was not there. And there was allusions to all possible alien invasions, how this woman lost her life from 3 bullets to the lower body. It's crazy though how very comfortable they were with the idea of Melissa dying in her sleep peacefully, that they never take into consideration there is no break-ins, no shots came through any windows, By no snipers, as one of the husband's Jolyan friends wanted to distract people with that idea. The house was locked tight. Only the children and the helper about in their own area of the house. I think it may be possible to say this incident may have happened at nightfall, as most people would have been already sleeping and would not pay attention to the ins and outs and shufflings at the home. Not a thing was stolen from the home. There is also allegations that she was found by one of her son, who first found her sitting in a chair and noticed blood at the lower section of her body. Now, the authorities were very skeptical in how they released the information, as we never seem to get the full picture. However, guys, you know, any information I get, I share it with you, and you guys can do the maths, kind of a brain and common sense. So, it has come to light that allegedly, when the police got there, he was not the first one there. He was the first police officer, and he suspected something fishy when he went into the house, but was told that he could not remove the sheet because Melissa was naked, and he complied. I am thinking, for the policeman to comply so readily, you know, say some bigwigs would have to have been there, because police don't take talk from regular people. It would be very interesting to know who were the persons there that told him not to take the sheet off her. However, the police officer reported he went alone, as only two of them were at the station at the time when the call came in. It would be interesting to know who called it in. Anyway, the long and short of it is that he went alone and left the district constable in charge at the station. However, the same officer stuck out and was adamant that an autopsy be done, and insisted on the autopsy to be done, as things was off, as there was telltale signs there, like the place was creepy and smell of blood. But based on the situation, he played along, even though there was very strong resistance to the directive given by him for an autopsy to be conducted, and that made him more suspicious of what is going on here. You know what would be nice? It would be so nice to know who were these persons resisting for an autopsy to be done. The impression that was given was that this officer was the first person on the scene. As they were saying, the husband, Jolyan Silvera, was not there. But really and truly, when the police arrived there, people were already there. It would be interesting to find out who were there though. So the fact that the police pushed for the autopsy report to be done, that would leave the murderer not much time to dismantle all evidence. Hence, the total teardown and reconstructing of the room. All who believe that the husband is innocent, give me a cow jump over the moon in the comment section. No matter what they tried in this case, they can't and can never hide the result. They may have buy time in terms of giving the suspect Christmas and New Year, we want to see justice taking action now. We need a press conference from Fitzbailey now. Same like how if it was the regular John Bloke of Jamaica, they would root out his full name, big press conference would keep, update that they solved some crime. Same so. We need to see justice for Melissa Silvera. We need to say prayers for the helper and the children because they were in the house at the time. And Lord only knows what they've been going through because it was alleged, as far as the children is concerned, all their gadgets like laptops, phones, computer was taken from them. Because remember, they know a lot about what goes on in that house. It's alleged that man used to beat Melissa go and come, and many people knew about it. These people need to come clean about the information of what was going on between Melissa Silvera and Jolyan Silvera. We would like to know, was her husband abusing alcohol, hence the reason for his alleged beating of Melissa over the years? You know what is crazy about this relationship? I think it was somewhat an arranged marriage, as Melissa's mother, Leslie, was an elitist in society, and of course, she wanted the best for her one daughter. She wanted her to marry into a similar elite family. Man come from good background, his family big in a society. They are high-colored people. But you know what? Most uptown society family have their own set of demons. And looking on at them, all that glitters is not necessarily gold. Because mostly what you will ever know is what you see on the outside. You might see the rich life, the society life, the big links, big associations, but you will never understand what is going on behind closed doors. So, regular people, don't be fooled. Because the only thing that most of them have over regular people is money and access to lots of it. And sometimes it's old money built from generational wealth, which is something that regular people don't quite catch on to as yet. As regular people mostly just focus on living in the moment. However, the next thing I think they should be checking out is her life insurance policy. What kind she have, if she had any. Melissa was her only child, and their mother Leslie's wealth would have gone to Melissa, and any life insurance, if there was any, would have gone to Melissa. So there really and truly need to be an extensive investigation into what really went down. Really and truly, we people who are looking on don't want to hear no more dopey story. And they're definitely not supposed to be coming to us and telling us that Jolyan Silvera is not a suspect, because that would leave very open wounds. And then it would simply mean that aliens came down, went into where he keep his gun, and use it to commit this murder. Melissa Silvera lost her life to someone in that house based on the evidence that we are seeing As regular people, there can be no other conclusion. We want to see real justice for Melissa Silvera. My heart goes out to her children she left behind. My God, may God guide and protect them. And may this experience not dampen the life that they have ahead of them, as they will be needing counseling and support from loved ones and friends around them. This is a really hard pill to swallow. The loss of such a young, healthy 40-year-old woman, and such a bad memory for her children to live with. Prayers up for the children. Anyway, guys, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my platform, please. Stay safe, guys. Love you all. Bye for now.